Welcome back, and in this session we're going to look at a couple of the other seeded visualizations in the product to have a look at the company's data on a more global scale. The last session looked at the revenue figures and looked at some of the detail behind those figures, and we can see this information here on the screen. These were the visualizations we created in the earlier session. I'm now going to create a new canvas and create two new visualizations to look at the information across all the countries the company sells into. For the first visualization, I'm going to look at the sales and profits by country on a world map. To do this, I'm going to grab the sales field and the country field and drag them onto the canvas here. And you can see that creates a bar chart listing all the countries down here with the revenue figures on here. We also said I wanted to have a look at profit, so I'm just going to drag the profit on here. And what this is showing here is you can see on the profit on here, the red shows the least profit and the green shows the highest profit. So on here we can see Argentina has got a profit of about 56,000, but we've got Brazil, which is nearly double that, which is going into the yellow colour. We've got all the way through to the green, the United States showing £217,000 profit. But that's all right. That's, we can see all the information on there. We can scroll down, look at all the countries, etc. But it's not very clear from looking at a lot of data. So I want to change that, and I want to create that on a map and actually see what it looks like on a global map. And we can see a map on there. And again, we can see the size of the bubble is an indication of the size of sale. And the colours for the various countries determine the level of profit. And I've got a little bit of flexibility on this map as well. So if I want to make the map look a little bit better, I can go into the properties. I can go and select a different type of map. I can go and look at the Oracle map. I can go and put zoom control on as well, so I can zoom in and zoom out on here. And I can zoom in on that and actually start to look at the data a lot easier, and it's a lot easier on the eye. You can see a lot more data when it's on a map form. So I'm just going to change the layout on this because I now want to copy this and create a different type of visualization. I'll just bring that back to the world map. And there's the world map. So I'm just going to copy that and show you a different type of visualization. Again, this is a seeded visualization within the product. So now I'm just going to bring that on here, but I'm going to change that, and I'm going to change it to a tag cloud. And what that does is it lists the countries down, and again you can see and this type is looking at from a text point of view. So the smaller the text, the smaller the sales, and the colour of the text determines the profit. So if we've got a country in green, it's a high profit. If we've got a country in red, then the profit is fairly low. And we can hover over these countries and actually see the information. So there we can see Hong Kong, we've got sales of 315,000 and profits just under £30,000. But also, if you noticed on the top visualization, as soon as I click on Hong Kong, it highlights it on the map as well. So I click on the United States, and you can see the United States has been highlighted, which is very good. I mean, you can go there, look at Ukraine, and it highlights it on there. So this shows actually the two visualizations are actually linked. And this is a good way of seeing a lot of data, particularly if it's global data, lots of sales figures and lots of countries you're going into. It's much easier on the eye and a lot easier to see a lot of information as opposed to having a look at it as a spreadsheet and trying to work out what's actually happening on there. So those two quite nice visualizations which are seeded into the product. Thank you.